What is going on YouTube? Hayden back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we are going to be looking at XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin, as well as the S&P 500. Last we left off, we basically started a countdown, a 4-day countdown. Today would be the third day left. Within finally the consolidation, filling in this gap here on XRP, as well as very similar to Ethereum and Bitcoin within its falling wedge patterns here. You can see there's really not much time left before we have to make a decision, a verdict as to which direction we could be moving to within these cryptocurrencies here. Now, a lot of people are getting worried. I'm also starting to ponder the thoughts of a potential break to the downside here. We've been in a very long falling wedge pattern, and there's a lot of bullish signs on these cryptos that we've pretty much exhausted the bear market, and that there are big signs of flips and reversals back up to point D here on XRP, and some of these are the cryptos that we do have to look at here. But we have to ponder the possibility of seeing a breakdown and a potential reversal to bottom supports. And I do want to cover potential, corrections in today's video where I can predict seeing most of these cryptocurrencies correct down to, if God forbid if it does happen. Now, I am going to show you short opportunities that could arise, and we have to pay close attention to that, as I do believe probably the end of this week, we're going to have a decision as to which direction we're going to be seeing probably the next couple of months for within crypto as a whole. Otherwise, guys, today's video is brought to us by Sigma Studios. As you guys can see here, they make the games that you love. Sigma is the first-rate video game studio looking to spearhead a new GameFi market. And the Sigma brand is an American video game and software development company based in Denver, Colorado, known for defining and driving development through rapid prototyping and development. And they've actually just created the NFT Champions game here, which you can see is the ultimate play to earn. You can buy, train, and sell rare NFTs, win prize pools on online PvP matches, so on and so forth. So it's a cryptocurrency-like game, which is really interesting, and the graphics is top-notch here. So more information about Sigma and NFT Champions will be at the end of today's video, so stay tuned for that. Otherwise, I did link them down in the description below if you'd like to check them out earlier. But with that being said, definitely make sure to smash the like button, turn on post notifications, and let's jump into today's episode. So guys, as you can see, I'm on the current coin market cap. Quick refresh. You can see top 10 cryptocurrencies, we're seeing more consolidation, which is expected. I wasn't expecting to see a big jump to the upside here anytime soon within today, but I did expect to see more consolidation play out here. You can see on XRP, we are still pretty much getting very close to the line here, to the wire. Moving to the 4-hour, you can kind of see the very small higher-low formation that's taking place here. It's a very small one. It's more so like a symmetrical triangle, which is going to have to make a decision probably by the end of today. We'll see a very small detail as to which direction we'll be moving to. It's nothing like to worry about or really use as constant gratification or a use case. And I'll explain more what I mean by that. But you can see there is a small symmetrical triangle forming here on XRP. The thing is, you can see it's only the 4-hour charts here. If we break bearish, I'm not expecting us to see a major dump to the downside. But if we break bullish, that would be a good sign. If we break bullish and we start to move up and we close here on the 4-hour, and more so we close in the daily, this would be a good sign to say, hey, we've breached this. Finally, we're starting to see rallies to the upside here. If we break bearish, I don't see much of a drop, maybe just down to the bottom support here, then filling up, and hopefully the break to the upside. I am bullish. I don't want to say that I have this fear of missing out, or that I am hoping that there's only a bullish run to the upside. I have to play the devil's advocate, and we have to look at possibilities of seeing some FUD, some fear and possible correction to the downside. It is very possible. If we see an XRP break bearish, we're going to pretty much see it correct down to pretty low levels. I think the next drop that it would have would probably be closer to like 50 cents here, which is, it's pretty low if you ask me. I think it's unlikely though, and I'm going to hold this out until I see confirmation. I am pretty bullish on XRP. It's gone the way we've talked about for many, many, many weeks now. I mean, you can go back to all the way back here, and when we first retested B on the Elliott wave back in September, I'd say go to the first week or two of my videos back in September, and we've discussed how on numerous attempts after retesting B here, we would expect to see what could have been a correction back down at point C. And here we are today with hitting that. So here we are at, bottom support. We had A and then C. This is a very strong support that started early this year. In, the first day of this year, we've started this uptrend here. And I would like to think that this is going to hold support very well. I'd like to think that. The longer we hang out here, the bigger the opportunity of correction. But until we see that proven, I'm still kind of bullish on XRP here. But I do plan on entering a trade to the upside here. It really depends on which direction we're going to breach to. We've been in a consolidation game. It's been very boring. I understand that. We've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, almost 10 days now of just trading sideways. Prices barely break 86 cents and they barely fall below 80 cents. It's been a 4-cent deviation for days now. It gets boring. I get that, but we have to be patient here because these are the opportunities that we can enter before most of the market does. As I see views go down on YouTube for cryptocurrency and for XRP and Bitcoin, I know that people are losing interest, and that's good because that means we get the early bird advantage to buying in here. So I plan on entering this leverage trade here. You can see clear as day on XRP here on Bityard, which I did link in the description, and I recommend you check out. But you can see drawing on this leverage trade here, the falling wedge is right at this top resistance and the bottom support is right here. So there is a falling wedge at play here, and we're really just waiting now for this confirmation breach. So really what that consists of is us closing the daily above here. All we need, because you can see it's been since, November. I mean, I could extend this up all the way to November 9th, but it's been since November 9th that we've attempted on numerous occasions to try to break through this resistance, and we haven't. We've tried it consistently, this stair-stepping pattern to the downside here. We need a daily confirmation to close us right here. We close right here, it's game on. We buy in, we leverage it with a market order, type in the amount of leverage we want, whatever it is, 20x, we do it margin 500. We click long and we buy in with a stop loss back where we originally bought the position. And you can see, we'll just send this up because I think we'd have a pretty big run to the upside here. We could also offer a short opportunity. If we see prices, unfortunately, close us below our supports, we enter a short position, which would be this bottom support level that's obviously moving us lower, but you can see right here, it's ultimately going to be this price floor. This is what we need to be careful of. If we start to see prices on the daily close us below here, then we know to short it. Notice here, we haven't actually broken below there in ever. Like we've using this uptrend here since January 1st of 2021, we've not been able to break through it. We've retempted it on January 1st, on January 29th, on July 22nd, and here we are now in December, and we still haven't been able to break through that. So it's a very strong support, but we would ultimately be in a bear market if daily candles close us below here. Then we enter a short position, but we're undervalued. There's low volume. We're extremely, undervalued here, trading at 35. There's a big opportunity for a swing to the upside here, and I do believe that completion is coming. People are obviously more bearish now because they haven't seen, this is the first time in so long we've seen a bearish reversal. I mean, look at it. Swings this back to early July. So we had all of July, we had August, that was bullish. You can see then we had September, which was okay. September was consolidation, but by the end of September, we were back to where we started here. And then you can see moving forward into October was a lot of consolidation. End of October into November, we were fairly bullish, swung all the way up to retest top resistance. And since November and now entering December, it's just been a drop. It's been a huge drop from top resistance. We haven't been to levels this low since, back in July here. So it's been a lot of time that has progressed, and the markets really haven't shown that. So we have to wait for consolidation to decide which direction. Now, the reason I feel like people are getting more nervous is because of Bitcoin and Ethereum. The longer we consolidate on these, uptrends here, the bigger the chances are of breaking bearish. It's obvious with that. But we are trading at around 44 on the RSI. We do have volume dying off here. We have we have falling wedges, as you guys know, we've talked about this, that have been breaking bullish. Problem is, we're at this zone here where prices haven't seen the bounce just yet. We're hoping that in the next 3 days, as we mentioned with our countdown, that we fill in the gap here, because you can see the time this ends here, like right over here, is around the 15th to 16th of December, this area right here. So there's really not much here left of this consolidation before we start breaking through our, red uptrend that we haven't done in a while. So we have this moving average, which is a great support. We've been playing around on this level for over a week now. And you can see that with this, consolidation overall, we've been between 3,900 and like 4,500 for days, literally since mid-November. So it's been almost it is a month now of this sideways consolidation, 30 days of prices not seeing much movement here. But this is all going to come to an end when we start to retest this. We're going to have to decide, are we going to break below the moving averages and correct lower? And I would enter a short position if we break through this yellow support level at about 36.40. So if we break below 36.40 here, I am expecting to see a pretty big dump. But if we can hold this and correct finally back above here, I'm literally looking for just breaks above this downtrend here. It's probably going to be closer to maybe 44 to 43.50. If we can break above 43.50, close the daily here, then we'll be out of the downtrend. We'll be out of the resistance, the price ceiling, and the uptrend here. Then I think it's a clear swing to the upside here. Now, yes, we do have these two top resistances, which is interesting. So we could easily see a test like that and correct lower. It's possible. That's why I'm waiting more so to confirm closing similarly to this top resistance here. And then I'm ultimately expecting to see a run. I think we need a third run. That's what this market's looking like. It's being supported very well by its moving average here and its uptrend. It's just hit or miss. You can see since early November or mid-November, it's just been consolidation. It gets boring. I get it, but we have to be patient. Bitcoin too, a lot of uncertainty. It was interesting when we had to adjust our charts here. You can see we had to move this green band down because it was a falling wedge, and it still is. This is a big one, guys. I mean, granted, let's see the first. So the first falling wedge lasted about, or this is the percentage. I'm not doing percentage. I want to do the date range. The first one lasted about 63 days, 2 months of consolidation. This is only 36 days. But what we're looking for is just to hit rock bottom, and everything that I said about XRP breaking through its falling wedge pattern is what I'm dealing with on Bitcoin here. Either we're going to close below this beautiful green uptrend here or below this support, this price floor here, and literally drop to the downside here, or we're going to break through this top resistance. I don't know if I would enter a short on Bitcoin. It's a little worrisome, but there is a downtrend here, and if we can break through that, then I would confirm a bullish run. If we break bearish here, I'm expecting to see a pullback on Bitcoin down to its red band. You can see I have drawn this beautiful red band here that cuts through for the most part here. We've retested it with that big sell-off here. We are oversold, but I do think we would see a swing back down to here and then maybe bounce off just like that, like we've done it in the past here. I don't think we'd be breaking through that. So that's my thought. That's where my head's at within Bitcoin right now. It's worrisome, but it's literally a consolidation game. We have maybe 3 to 4 days left at most on Bitcoin too. We'll have a decision by the end of this week, and then we'll know which way to buy into. But everybody's waiting. Everybody's impatient, and everybody's waiting for the confirmation that we need. As for the S&P 500, we are having like a triple top almost. It's quite interesting. It's a very weak one, but 1, 2, and here we are again at 3. I guess markets didn't open just yet, but we are currently retesting top resistance. I'd like to think we're going to head higher. I think today is going to pump us higher. That's my thought here. But we'll see how the markets open at 9. Otherwise, guys, I do want to talk more about NFT Champions and Sigma Studios with you. All right, guys, I want to give a huge shout out to Sigma Studios and NFT Champions for sponsoring today's episode. As with all crypto projects, please do your own research and never invest anything you can't afford to lose. So, guys, on December 15th of 2021, American video game and software development firm Sigma Studios will launch with NFT Champions, their official NFT marketplace. Now, Sigma Studios team specializes in the rapid prototyping of high-quality games and the implementation of breakthrough game mechanics. And along with Sigma, there will be several AAA game asset production studios working with the development of the game. Now, Adia Digital and Secret 6 have already been contracted for production work, and these studios have worked on games such as Apex Legends, even Street Fighter V, Cyberpunk 2077, Tekken 7, and even Call of Duty, which most of you should know about. Now, they also have a marketing partnership with T1 Esports, and this is in addition to a grant from Polygon and their partnership with Trust Swap's Incubator, where their team said they will give them all the guidance they need to achieve their long-term goals. Now, T1 is also one of the most popular esports team in the world, and they have millions of gaming followers throughout different platforms for those that don't know. Now, the game titled NFT Champions offers players a unique new way to earn NFTs through next-generation blockchain gameplay, and that's unlike anything that really has ever come out before. Now, NFT Champions is an online multiplayer game built using Unreal Engine 4 by a team of game development all-stars. Now, its designers are all game development veterans that help bring to life industry-defining titles like Fortnite, World of Warcraft, and Halo, among others, and it represents a true evolution in NFT-powered gaming. Now, the players can build their team of NFT monsters and train them to max out their battle stats. Now, they can also use game's DNA lab to fuse their high-level monsters together to unlock even greater abilities. And all along, they can also battle other players in other game worlds to hone their skills and their monsters' abilities. Another option you can do is explore the world to forge new alliances as they complete the game's online campaign mode. Now, players need to only purchase their first NFT champion monster or receive one from another player to get started, but players will also be able to buy and sell their NFT monsters in the inbuilt trading marketplace using the platform's native champ token. Now, what's crazy too is since the launch of their champ token, the coin has exploded over 1,400% since released in December, and their IDO was 7x oversubscribed, which is insane. Now, back to the marketplace, users can invest as much or as little as they like, and they can build their team through training and competitions however they choose. Now, there are even opportunities to earn exclusive rewards and limited time NFTs from in-game events, but not every NFT champion will be up for sale forever, and each unique monster comes with a mint limit, and after which they'll only be available to buy from other owners on the secondary marketplace. Now, this provides owners with a massive incentive to train their monsters to the max, and once they do, they can hold on to them forever or choose to sell them on the marketplace to earn massive returns. In other words, the NFT Champions marketplace is a self-sustaining one that gives every player another chance to turn their hours of gameplay into real physical money. Now remember guys, the official launch of the NFT marketplace will be on December 15th of 2021, and you will also get a chance to own their batch of NFTs from their game. As always, make sure to check the description links if you want to learn more about this project. Otherwise, huge shout out to Sigma and NFT Champions for sponsoring today's episode. Make sure to smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Peace.